Is it just me, or does it feel like planes are falling apart left and right? I mean, it's scarier to fly now more than ever before. What is going on? There have been nearly 100 aviation accidents in 2025, according to data from the National Transportation Safety Board. How worried should we all be? I want to talk to someone who actually might have the answers more than I do, former FAA Administrator Billy Nolan. What is causing all of this?
My comment is that we never rest on our record of the past, and it's been a pretty stellar one. Almost 16 years prior to, American Eagle 4352. And prior to that accident, it was 2009 since we had a major commercial aircraft accident with, lots of passengers on board. I think it's always helpful for the audience and certainly for the flying public to put everything into some context, right? So on any given day here in the United States, we have between 45 and 50,000 at the peak days. You get up to about 50,000 commercial flights. 99.99999, way out there, of flights take off and land at their destination safely around the world every single day. We're all stakeholders in this, to include the flying public, right? And so our goal is to say, okay, what happened today? Is there something that we missed? Is there something within our system, number one, that's broken? I would argue there isn't anything in our system that's broken, right?
Are some of these accidents that are happening due to layoffs and lack of staff?
Nope, not at all. I would just say emphatically, the FAA has, 45,000 plus employees, of which about almost two-thirds of that are man our air traffic control, our airspace.
So, Billy, you can confidently say that the FAA is not understaffed. And I ask that because the New York Times reported on January 30th that staffing at the air traffic control tower was not normal in DC when that accident happened.
What I'm saying is that you ask first about those employees who do things among this group of probationary people. That's folks who are in their first year or they may be in a new role, but they're in a probationary process. That's something different than someone who's been at the agency a long period of time, right? And working in these what I like to think of as three critical roles.
When you hear the president say that some of the issues that are happening are related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, how does that sit with you?
It's a fair point to make that should we look to say how efficient, right? After all, agencies, those are public, those are, dollars coming out of taxpayers' pockets. So you want the most, the best bang for the buck. My focus, and I think the focus of every administrator who has sat in that chair, is how well are we running the agency? Does it have the resources it needs to ensure, first and foremost, that the flying public is safe?